Hello everyone. You're looking at Johnny Depp's files. Al Pacino, for the first time, I offered you the project of this film in 1997. Why did it take so long to create it? Great question. Well, the reason is probably because it's really amazing stuff. Was it about finding funding, or were you not sure about the project yet? You know, it was different back then. This idea was just in the air. Al was planning to become a director, and as far as I remember, during the filming of Donnie Brasco, he offered me to play Modellani. And then the project just disappeared for many years. And now, after more than 20 years, Al calls me and says, "John, I think you should make this movie about the fashion designer yourself." And you ask why? Why? This is your second directing experience. Your first film, Brave, was not received in the best way. Do you expect more success this time? Yes, things didn't go so well with the Brave. I still remember how the critics smashed the film. All I did was sort of make myself understand what I was doing at all. But for me it was an experience you learn from it. I was grateful to the few who supported me. It is important to draw conclusions and move on. Do your fans wonder if you feel an inner connection with the model as a person? In a sense, he was a rebel of his time. Absolutely. I am his complete opposite. I love refusals and am categorically against everything else. No, but were there any moments when you identified with him as a character? Of course. This feeling is familiar to me. Sometimes you need to climb a ladder or even a wall to achieve what you deserve. Modigliani stood his ground, adhered to his unique style, and, despite the difficulties, knew where he was going. And now we want to introduce those sponsors who support us especially actively, Peaches and Erica K. Thank you for staying with us. You're super. You have been in the wilderness for some time, especially after a difficult period of your life. Have you felt yourself like Modigliani in the wilderness? Definitely. It was a huge desert. To live in such loneliness, in that emptiness. And ultimately, this vast wilderness taught me a lot. Everything that happens, even difficult periods, bring valuable lessons. Last month in San Sebastian, you told my colleague Lily Ford that your life has turned into a soap opera. Is that true? No, it's not like that at all. Of course, sometimes, looking back at everything that happened around me, I see that there were a lot of articles and people against me. I just lived through it all. There were funny moments, there were crazy moments, there were sad moments, there were real moments. This is part of the way. And are you feeling better now? The fact is that it just was and it just is. I just managed to get through it. I realized that in any experience, whether it's work or just walking the dog, you can learn something. That's why I don't hate anyone. I don't have that much hate. Hate requires too much energy. That is, you don't care at the moment. That's right. Why carry this luggage with you? You also said that now you feel free, and you don't need Hollywood anymore. Do you still think so? Yes, I think Hollywood has had to face some serious challenges. Their predictable structure, 3 acts and everything else is somewhat outdated. And I'm sorry I stepped in to shake them up. Sometimes it feels like movies are being shot on schedule, and not according to the script. And the last question. Despite everything that has happened in your personal life and career, how do you manage to continue to demonstrate an impeccable, unforgettable performance in each of your films? I'm not saying you're cheating, we know you. I don't know who I am. Do you have a gut, intuition, or some other method that allows you to focus on the credibility of your roles? But, of course, it's my responsibility to put the maximum into each role. Sometimes, when everything collapses around you, you have the opportunity to go inside yourself, but this does not mean staying in the image. I'm just saying that it's good to be able to get used to the character and look like he is. It is rather the use of internal resources. In this regard, something in me helps to find an incentive. And that's fine. To some extent, I think it's just related to things like that. It's like orange juice or something. It just happened, that's all. It's all right. And now, we appeal to every viewer. We will not be able to continue without your support, which has decreased significantly recently. Without you, Johnny Depp's files will cease to exist. If you want new releases to keep coming out, support us. Subscribe to our channel or become a sponsor. This will help us continue working on the project. Johnny Depp's files must exist and get better. It all depends on you.